Yo, what's up, boys? You guys asked for it, so I'm gonna give it to you. So here's my $15,000 setup tour. Let's get right on into it. So to start off, here's what my setup looks like. So for a chair, I got a Secret Lab, and I absolutely love this thing, man. I've had this thing for about 3 years, and it's still in perfect shape. And then for a mic, I got a Shure SM7B, and I absolutely love this thing. It's definitely the best mic on the market, and it is a little pricey, but I promise you that it's worth it. And then for my boom arm, I got a Gator Frameworks, and I absolutely love this thing as well. And of course, you gotta have the plant life in your setup, so we got some plants right there, we got some right there. I also got some more plants back here, because I got a bunch of cords back here, so I use the plants to actually cover them up, so they do their job. But let's come back over here and we can see my camera. I don't have a super high-tech camera. I actually still just rock a Logitech basic camera on top of a tripod. And this does the job, but obviously I do want to upgrade eventually. And as you can see, if we look right here, you'll notice that I have these lights over here and over here. So these are called dazzling lights, and they're set up in those positions for a reason. I have one light right there, one light right there, and then this light back here. Ignore this, it broke off, but we'll fix that eventually. So I use this thing called the 3-light system. So if I'm sitting right here looking at this screen, you want a light coming in from you like right there, you want a light coming in like that, and then you want a light coming in behind you. So yeah, that's why these lights are actually positioned where they are. And then we'll come down here, you'll notice I have an Apex Pro TKL for my keyboard. And funny story, just a few days ago, I actually spilled a protein shake on this thing. And me and my brother, we had to clean out the whole thing. We had to take all the keycaps off and clean it. And I thought it was broken because the light stopped working, but thankfully it's working again. And I'm super grateful about that because I thought I was gonna have to buy a new one. But yeah, I absolutely love this thing. And then for my mouse, I have an XM1R, and this thing is super good. My friend Min recommended it to me because it's cheap, and I'm obviously a controller player, as most of you guys know. But I still wanted a decent mouse just in case I wanted to play other games. So this mouse was about $60, and it's so good, guys. So if you need a cheap mouse, a cheap, reliable mouse, this is definitely the one for you. And as you'll notice, I have it attached to this thing. This is actually pretty fun to do. But yeah, so this is called a bungee cord, and like it's good for like playing mouse and keyboard games because of like if I'm going like this, that thing will just like pull down instead of like my mouse, instead of this thing just like dragging all over the place, you know? This thing's only like 20 bucks too, so it was super worth it. And then of course in the back we got my monitor stand. And as some of you guys will know, this monitor is actually not on, and it's because it's broken. So I need to get a new second monitor, but I'm leaving that up because it looks cooler having two there instead of just one, you know? And then for my main monitor, I got an Acer 280 hertz monitor. This monitor actually overclocks at 280 hertz, but I've never overclocked it, so I just play 240. But this monitor is super clean. Also, another funny story, when I was moving back and forth from home to college, I would bring my monitor and my PC and my whole setup sometimes. And I actually dropped my old monitor, so that's why I had to buy this one. But yeah, this monitor is super good as well. It's not curved though, I wish it was curved, but this might become my second monitor eventually, and I might get a new curved one. And then coming down to my controller, you guys already probably know that I rock an Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. If you play paddles and you're not using this controller, you guys are missing out. And then for my headset, I actually use a Philips Studio headset. A lot of people use gaming headsets, but studio headsets are much better for audio quality. See, gaming setups usually have that thing that you can talk through, like the microphone, but if you have like a mic like this, you don't need that because you talk through this. So all you really need is a good headset to listen through. This headset was only 60 bucks and it's so good and I absolutely love it. And then if we come over here, you guys already know we got the router in my room, baby. So we get that 0 ping, yes sir. And I got my Stream Deck. I actually never use this thing. It's just there because it looks cool kinda. I still need to get like some commands set up because I'm telling you, I literally never use it. And then we got the Go XLR. Actually, why is this not plugged in? Hold up. So we got the Go XLR. I absolutely love this thing as well. It brings such a nice vibe to your room. Like, it's so pretty. You can fully customize it. Like, I actually customized this whole thing so the colors show up like that. Absolutely love this thing. This is actually the Go XLR Mini because I didn't need that big one, but this one does the job perfectly and I love it. And if you're wondering what Wi-Fi I have, I actually have Verizon Fios and I literally get 0 ping in creative, so I love this as well. And then, you know, we already play Ethernet. We got that yellow cord plugged into the router. We be playing Ethernet, baby. But yeah, there's the other Dazzny lights. And if we come over here, you'll notice that I actually have 2 PCs. This one here is my main PC. And this one here is my old PC. This used to be my main PC, but now it's my second PC. So in this one, I have a Ryzen 9. I have a 3070, 64 gigs of RAM, as you can see right there. And then for cooling, we got this thing. It's an AIO. So we got the CPU cooler right there, and then it comes up here, and we got 3 fans on the top. I also have an external fan right there, but I need to get a new one because this one's kind of cheap. And there's my graphics card, and then yeah, that's about it for this one. And then in my second PC, I'm pretty sure I have a 1060 because this one actually came with a 3070, but then I put the 3070 in my main PC, and then I bought a 1060, I'm pretty sure, and put it in here. And then for my CPU, I have a Ryzen 7 because obviously it doesn't need to be too crazy because this is just my second PC. But yeah, dude, I absolutely love this PC. And for the case of this PC, it's a Leon Lee. And as you can see, the case is so clean on this PC. I love this case, bro. And then this case here is an NZXT, I'm pretty sure, which is also pretty clean, but I like this one way more. This one's also an extra large in the Unleashed, so like, as you can see, I still have a bunch more room in here. Like I could put a bunch more stuff down there. But yeah, I'm gonna completely deck this PC out over time, so I'm super happy with what it looks like so far. And then right here, as you can see, I got a little clock. This is actually a pixel screen, and like you could put a bunch of images on it, and I absolutely love it. Like as you can see, it could like switch between a bunch of things. I can also customize it because they have like a whole app, but yeah, I just use it as a clock. See, there's a bunch of things you can put it as. These are all just like the presets too. But then we go back and we can pull up my clock. And there we go, the clock is back. And then of course, above the PCs, we gotta be repping Zen, boys. This is perfectly in line with the camera, so if I'm streaming, everyone can know that I'm repping Zen. And then if we look over here, you'll notice my broken Z. Yeah, I need to fix this. But no, it just sits like that for now. It's not a big deal, but I'll super glue it down eventually. Oh yeah, one more thing, my mouse pad. I can't remember what mouse pad this was, but I bought it from Best Buy. I also just got a brand new Artesian mouse pad the other day. It's right here. I haven't set it up yet, but this thing is so clean. I bought this thing for about $80 and it took literally like 5 months to ship out to me, and I actually forgot about it until it showed up at my door. But yeah, I need to set this thing up because it's so nice. So if you guys do want to upgrade your mouse pad from like this to something like that, look up Artesian mouse pads. They're literally like the best of the best. Oh yeah, over here also I got my MacBook Pro. Since this monitor is broken, I've been using my MacBook Pro to like read chat and stuff, so this is all that this really does, to be honest. And then if we come over here, you guys will probably notice I got the mini fridge, so let's check what's in it. Let's see. Protein shakes. That is it. That is literally all that I keep in this mini fridge. Also, another plant. You gotta have the plant life in your setup, guys. These are all real plants, by the way. Like, I gotta water them all the time. So if you guys don't have plants in your setups, get some plants, guys. Trust me. And then if we'll turn around, I'll just quickly show you the rest of my room since we're here. Right there, I got a little TV. And I got my Xbox Series X plugged into it. So like if I want to watch TV, usually I'll just like spin that around and then watch it from my bed. So yeah, that's actually super clutch. And then for my bed, I got a king size purple mattress, and this is so comfortable, guys. It's literally the best bed in the world. If you guys are looking to purchase a new bed, definitely look into purple mattresses. You will not regret it. It was a little dark, so I actually just turned on the light. But as you can see, if we look on the bed, you'll see my little cat. This is actually Lana, guys. Say hi to Lana in the comments. This is my little kitty. But yeah, and then over here we got the cat bed, we got the little cat house, little mirror, and I don't have a closet in my room, so I kind of just use this as my closet. Like I put all my shirts in here. Then we got the skateboard, the fan, and then we come over here. I got my main dresser. This is where I keep all my clothes and stuff. But yeah, boys, that's pretty much the whole setup. Actually, wait, I forgot something. I forgot the most important part. How could I forget this? The coolest thing about my setup is the desk, guys. I didn't even show you the desk. What was I thinking? So if you guys notice, if you look over here, there's actually a bunch of buttons on my desk. And if you press these buttons, the desk can actually go up and down. Look at this. It goes super high too. Like I can stand while gaming. It's so crazy. It's still going. And I cable managed everything so it can go all the way up. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I'm 6'2", and I could rest my arm on here. It's crazy. I can just sit here. I'm standing, by the way. I'm standing straight up. I can just game right now. But yeah, if you'll notice my cable management is a little out of whack right now. I've added in a bunch of new cables, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Like when the desk is at a normal height, you can't even notice any of the cables. Like I'll show you the cable management because I just realized I forgot. But yeah, if you want to lower it, you just come back over, hold the lower button, and boom, the desk will start to go down. And for the cable management, you'll notice I got a few cables here, but this is just my headset and my controller. So when you pull those up, you really can't see any cables besides that one in the back. But yeah, guys, that's my fully updated 2022 setup tour, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to click that sub button down below. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, with all that said, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Take care and peace.